If you're new to fasting, or maybe you've tried it before but you're struggling to see results, honestly, I'm not surprised. There is so much mixed information trying to sell you something. Fasting Tube is independent and focusing on real information. Let's get started with today's video.
The question, what is a good intermittent fasting diet plan for vegetarians? We all practice intermittent fasting, we just don't commonly refer to it with such fancy terminology. We have evolved to a very effective fat storing mechanism so that we can store energy for use at a later time. Our bodies evolved to expect a cycle of a feast, followed by fasting. From our last food of the day to our first food of the next day, is a period of intermittent fasting. I discovered intermittent fasting after learning that many strength and endurance athletes had been getting great results from it, so I had been considering incorporating it into my routine for a while. The idea of giving my digestive system a break and that it helps to balance your hormones really appealed to me, as did getting over my mania with thinking that I have to eat every couple of hours or I will waste away. Some of the researched benefits of intermittent fasting include reduced blood lipids, decreased triglycerides and LDL cholesterol, decreased body fat, and overall weight, reduced blood pressure, reduced chronic inflammation, CRP, IL-6, TNF, BDNF, and more, reduced oxidative stress, reduced risk of cancer, increased fat burning. First of all, I don't believe there's a single, absolutely, positively, without a doubt best diet for every person to follow, always, and forever. Because it depends many things like body type, dietary preferences and exclusions, budget etc. Thus, a properly designed diet of any kind eliminates some of the most common nutrient deficiencies: water, certain vitamins and minerals, proteins, and essential fatty acids. Here I share my experience with you. Here is 3 types of effective intermittent fasting. The trial fast. This is where I recommend you start if you're interested in this approach. Just try going 24 hours without food. I did my first trial fast on a Sunday. I set it up by having a small meal on Saturday night at 10 p.m., and then didn't eat again until another small meal on Sunday night at 10 p.m. I did drink green tea and water throughout the day. The periodic fast. If you survived the trial fast without breaking down and cleaning out the refrigerator, then you can try this. Simply do the trial fast above once in a while. It could be once per month. It could be once per week. More frequently than once a week, however, is a mistake. I tried to do it twice a week and it was a disaster. More isn't better. The daily fast. This is a more advanced way of doing things. Here we cut the fast from 24 hours to 16 to 20 hours, say 8 p.m. to noon to 4 p.m. the following day, but we do it every day. Ideally, most days there's a workout at the end of the fast, followed by some pretty large meals during the 4 to 8 hour feeding window. As complicated as this system sounds, I found myself actually gaining muscle and losing fat at an alarming rate. If you want to know more about diet, then I can suggest you to visit a Vegan Body Coach.